Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm just gonna do a brief little documentation of me going out to go see Revenge of the Sith. It is April 27th and it re-released the 25th, which was a Friday. So we're gonna head out to one of the local theaters here and spend like $9 to watch a movie that I own on like 3 different formats and then streaming. But yeah, let's go ahead and journey on out to the theater. Alright, just made it to the theater, and this is actually the theater where I saw The Force Awakens opening night nearly 10 years ago, along with all the other Star Wars movies that have come out over the years. I was born in 2004, so I had actually just turned a year old whenever Revenge of the Sith initially dropped. So I never saw that in theaters, obviously, and even if I did, way too young to remember it, but I saw Force Awakens, Rogue One, Last Jedi, Solo, and Rise of Skywalker all in this building here, which is crazy to think about. And then I think this is also the theater. It was either this one or the other local one that we have where I saw the re-release of The Phantom Menace, either last year or the year before, whatever year the 25th anniversary re-release was for Phantom Menace. And eventually it will be my goal to see all 6 original Star Wars movies in theaters. So I have Phantom Menace down. I'm about to get Revenge of the Sith down as well. And really, out of the 6, I feel like Revenge of the Sith is the one that you should probably go out to see in theaters. Just from a technical filmmaking standpoint, I feel like it has the most spectacle. And even from a story standpoint, it's really if you go in release date anyway, it is the final chapter of the saga. It's the bridging point. It's the itch that is scratched whenever you can put it in between episodes 2 and 4 on the shelf. But I figured since my last video was an impromptu old man yelling at cloud because of a bad theater experience, I might as well counteract that, get a little bit of positivity going. It's a beautiful day out, and this will be a good experience to watch, one of the better Star Wars movies in theaters. It's easily the best prequel movie, and that's coming from someone who enjoys Phantom Menace. So yeah, I'm excited. And quick time check, it is 3:09 and the showtime is 3:20, so I gotta hustle up and get in the theater. That way I can be on time and watch 30 minutes of previews before the actual movie starts. As you guys can see, I got my all black Sith look going. Honestly, if I had a red hat, I'd be wearing it today too, but I do not. Hello. Could I have one ticket to see Star Wars, please? Yeah. Yes, sir. We got the old golden ticket right here. So I guess the only thing left to do is to walk in there and enjoy the movie.
And I am super excited to make your movie go. Guys, it just ended. That movie packs a gut punch every single time that you watch it, and I love going into the theater to see movies that I've watched so many times because you know, 'cause like I said at the beginning, like, why would you go see something like Star Wars when you own it on Blu-ray, DVD, you have a fan-made VHS just to finish out your own collection, and it's also available on Disney Plus. Like, why spend money and go out and watch it when you could watch it on your own? But the thing is that seeing a movie in a theater like that, not only is there a community aspect to it, which is funny because there was only 3 other people in the theater with me, but, it's also just seeing it on such a big screen like that. Like, I don't own a big screen television, and I don't, you know, utilize one on the regular. So seeing a movie like that, you pick up the little details and the surround sound and just getting engrossed in the music and the storytelling. It's definitely, you know, a big reason why I'm glad that theaters are not completely dead and why stuff like this is still being pushed out there. Revenge of the Sith, I feel like a lot of the appeal of that movie comes from the idea that it is a connecting piece between the prequels and episode 4 and everything that follows it. Revenge of the Sith is definitely not the best Star Wars movie. I think that people who claim that it is are a little too caught up in the mystique around it. And that goes for a lot of Star Wars, and this is coming from a big Star Wars fan. I have Star Wars bedsheets, Star Wars curtains, but even aspects of the original trilogy are a little wooden in places, but the storytelling is ultimately what what grounds all of the movies together, and the storytelling is really what is really just the best part of Star Wars. And I did not cry during it, but I got close twice, actually. It was Order 66 for obvious reasons, and this is, you know, I haven't even watched the Clone Wars. I know that they show alternate angles of Order 66 in the last season of Clone Wars, and that really sort of ties the whole thing together. It definitely adds to the Revenge of the Sith experience, but I haven't watched Clone Wars yet. I don't know if I ever will. I'll get around to it eventually, I'm sure. But it was that scene, and then also just near the end, the great, you know, the last like 15 minutes of Revenge of the Sith, not even counting the end duel between Anakin and Obi-Wan, but just the emotional just weight that comes with like the birth of Luke and Leia, the death of Padme, Obi-Wan and Yoda needing to go into exile, and then of course the creation of Darth Vader with the suit being put on and the helmet being put, and you see like the last shred of Anakin that's left. Yeah, there's teenagers. Sweet mother of God, they're probably gonna go see the Minecraft movie. And just because I don't talk about Star Wars much on the channel, I'll just go on record to say that the original trilogy is obviously my favorite. Compared to the I know a lot of people love the prequels, and I'm at the right age to love the prequels, and I love episode 1, I love episode 3. I don't love them unconditionally or anything. There's definitely issues with both of them. Episode 2 we just won't talk about. Episode 2 is pretty heinous in places, but 4, 5, 6 are all fairly flawless. Episode 4 is probably my favorite, tied with episode 5. They're both very well-made movies. You know, the two trilogies pair up because it is one continuous story, because back before 1999, Star Wars was the journey of Luke Skywalker, but then with the prequels, it's really the journey of Anakin Skywalker and his whole family, but mainly the rise and fall of Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader. And I'm really glad that they introduced the whole prophecy idea in Phantom Menace, because that all comes full circle in Return of the Jedi, and they even mention it in Revenge of the Sith. You know, Anakin is the one to bring balance to the Force, and then in Return of the Jedi, he eventually does it, albeit after, you know, slaughtering children and being space Hitler in a way. And that's the reason why I don't consider 7, 8, and 9 canon, because that completely undoes the whole point of the original 6, and it says that Rey is the chosen one, and I'm not about that life, so that, we're not here to talk about Rise of Skywalker, okay? But yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. If you guys decided to take a watch, I wasn't planning on making this video, but I thought last minute, you know, I figured I'd throw you guys a bone, even though this is a very low effort video, admittedly. Just to sort of address where I'm at briefly, by the time this video comes out, I'll be done with my junior year of college, which will be done in about a week or two. So that'll be done, but I do plan on working full-time again this coming summer, so I will still be very busy. But I'm working on bigger videos behind the scenes because there's some important milestones coming up, one later this year and then one early next year. And one of those videos is nearing completion already, and I plan on filming the second video in that little milestone genre thing. I plan on filming the second video before this one goes up. So I'm working on bigger stuff behind the scenes. I still have, you know, pages and pages of video ideas that I'll get to eventually. But right now I'm just a little too busy and I don't want to leave the channel completely dark, so I just thought this would be a nice video for you guys to watch, enjoy, maybe relate to a little bit if you guys love Star Wars like I do. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Stay tuned for some more videos this summer. It's not going to be a lot, but I would like to try to use my spare time to get at least some smaller videos out to sort of prepare us for the bigger stuff that's coming later this year on the channel. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys saw Revenge of the Sith in theaters, either originally 20 years ago, or you guys went to go see the re-release, let me know how it was. And yeah, I guess I should start up the car because it is getting very warm in here. So I will catch you guys in the next video, whenever that'll be. And yeah, may the Force be with you.